Alright, what's up y'all, it's LakerFan here. As y'all can see by the title of today's video, 2K has dropped one of the biggest W's of the year so far, adding the Rebirth system back into the game. And what this is going to be doing is it's going to let you get any new build to a 90 overall and 30 extra badges out the gate from the beginning on every single new build that you create. So we're going to talk about how to get it and what it's going to do for you. So I hope y'all enjoy the video. If you do, for to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on the noties, all that good stuff. And like always, strives 1 to 1,000 likes. Now it's going to be a quicker upload. We're just going to show you again. I'm just going from my spawn point. We're going to go ahead and just fast forward to the point where I go over to ATM right here. He's going to be right in front of the NBA store. And what you're going to do is you're just going to talk to him. It's going to unlock the quest of you playing 10 park games. You can play 2v2 or 3v3. You can do both. I've already tried that as well. It does work when you intertwine the two of them. And really quick, boom, you just talk to him. It's going to unlock this quest right here, and it's going to allow you to play 10 3v3 or 2v2 games, as we mentioned, at a 90 overall or higher. So that is the one downside to this. I was thinking when I first heard this, I was like, yo, this is going to be so fire for the casuals and the IRLs and stuff like that, as well as I already knew it was going to be super fire for someone like me, who is very comfortable spending money on 2K and stuff like that. It's not that big a deal for me, where it's more about my time that I would like to conserve, as well as my energy and just like me, you know, on the game. I don't want to be on here playing my career when I'm doing it. But either way, long story short is, it's not going to be that great for the people who haven't already created a build, because you're going to have to be at least a 90 overall. So what that means is, if you haven't played 2K, you're going to have to at least get a build to 90, which is going to mean you have to spend your VC, which isn't exactly going to be great for you. However, for the people who have already made a build on 2K22 next gen or current gen, this also goes for both gens that the Rebirth is a thing. But for people who have already made a build and you're already 90 plus, all you're gonna have to do is just get on the park, play 10 games. You can do whatever you want. You can even lose the games. We also lost one, so I do know that that counts toward your actual progress to the quest. But either way, this is really convenient. I gotta say, I cannot stress enough how cool this is. So long story short, this is our 10th game playing on the park right here. So right here, I'm going to hop off the spot. The objective is going to fill 10 out of 10, just like that. Like I said as well, we did play multiple 2v2 and 3v3 games, so that does work to intertwine the two of them. Right here, you can see objective complete, Rebirth. You can see you get the Rebirth perk and the 1,000 MVP points, and then just like that, the actual notice pops up. Boom, you get the deal. This is like the third time it's mentioned it. You get to be a 90 overall. You get to have 30 extra badge points out the gate. You get the deal. What we're going to do is we're going to load up a player and show you what happens when you actually load it up, and then show you what happens if you try and upgrade the player too. Alright, so now that you have it unlocked, all you got to do is come into your My Career save files. You're going to start a new build, and any new build that you start, it's going to ask, Rebirth, would you like to create the save file as a Rebirth? Rebirth players can get a head start on their career with up to 30 badge points already earned, an initial max overall of 90, previously earned pre-draft quest prizes carried over. So not only are you just getting the 30 badge points and the 90 overall, but you're also getting the college BS that you have to go through for the extra 4 badge points that you can apply, as well as you guys know, if you're level 39, you're gonna get the extra badge point too. So realistically, you're getting 35 extra badge points toward this build, whatever you create, and this is gonna work for anything. It's infinite pretty much. Now, I also believe the quest is not a limited time thing. It might be a limited time thing for just this season, but you still have, if that's the case, like 40 plus days to do this. And realistically, it's probably just going to be here forever. So big W for 2K, I must say. I really think this is a really good idea, and then also it's really good for their business as well. So I'd like to think of this as a win-win. So for the people out there who don't want to spend money on a build or anything like that, other than the one that you've already made, it's understandable. However, if you want to spend it for one more build, this is going to be really convenient for you. It's going to make your grind and save you a lot of time and energy and all types of stuff like that. It's going to make your grind a whole lot easier. And for the avid 2K players out there like myself, who are going to be very comfortable spending multiple, you know, dollars on builds to be able to be made in this game and have multiple save files. Like I already have 4 builds already, and I'm probably going to end up with like at least 5 or 6 now because of this. It was a big game changer for me. I don't want to go through all the extra time and BS, and I'm not advocating for this build right here. I just want to show you guys what it's going to do. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and create this. You're going to see we just pick the takeovers, whatever the deal is. Boom, start the Myplayer up, and we're going to go ahead and skip to when we start our career and show you what happens in terms of getting all the badges and attributes up. So, as you guys are going to see, we get +5 badges out the gate because, like I said, we don't have to do the college BS. So, what's really convenient about this too is you're going to be able to customize where you want to put these badges at. So, if you want to put them all 5 into defense, you could do so. College didn't exactly give you the full customization over it. You had select kind of predetermined things that would be assigned to you in terms of what badges go up. But for this, you could literally just put boom, 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 simple like that. Or you can remove it off everything that you don't want, put it on the defense, whatever the case may be. So I wanted to come back out to the main menu real quick and just show you guys that we already made that 7'3", and I just want to show the fact that we're going to make another build, and once again, Rebirth is going to pop up. I definitely am of the belief that this is 100% infinite as long as you get that quest completed. So once again, we're going to create a new build. Now I'm just going to make a point guard and show you guys actually putting the badges on and and showcase all types of different stuff that we found out as far as doing this. Also, to show you how easy this is going to be, it's literally going to be as simple as this. Boom, you start up the My Career. We're just going to hold A through 2 different cutscenes, and then just like that, we're going to be in our apartment and already able to start the NBA career and not have to do any of the college BS that you would have had done in the past. But I will get into the NBA related stuff in just a second, because I do have a theory. I'm not going to be 100% factual with this, but I do have a theory that you could still do college, as well as the fact that they're going to give us, boom, these extra 5 badge points right here. Right now, the thing is, I was being told when I did this that I had to actually be in the NBA first to be able to do it. So we'll go ahead and just wait for that, obviously. But anyway, you get the plus 10, plus 10, plus 10, just like that. However, I will say this too. I have 1 badge point out of 0 as well. So I'm very curious as to why that's the case, because I didn't set this build up for anything to do with that. But anyway, long story short, we can apply these badges wherever we want, and we have 10 in each category for this situation. Super convenient for the people who make a build like this too, where defense is kind of annoying to grind, or for instance, shooting out the gate with no shooting badge progress at all is already kind of annoying to try and actually get any shooting badges with 0 in the first place. Now, if you do that method that I showed earlier, you could put Circus 3s and Corner Specialist on, and just like that, you're able to be productive and convenient with it. So now I'm very curious what this is going to be, so I'm going to go ahead and just make a cut and explain to you guys what's going to happen. Alright, so fast forward through all the BS of me finding out if you could still go to college or not and still do the G League. It turns out you can still go to college, however, it doesn't show the badge boost that you're going to get in terms of, normally Texas Tech gives you plus 4 defense, normally Virginia, or I think, Villanova gives you the plus 4 shooting, and you don't see that anymore. So my theory was going to be that these Rebirth builds would be super overpowered if they were to have an extra 4 on top of the 5 that you already get for the Rebirth build. So you can test that for yourself. I'm not going to waste my time, literally like 3 or 4 hours just to find out for this video if you can actually get those plus 4s on top of it still. But either way, I'll pick Texas Tech because I'm not going to use this build anyway. But either way, really interesting, and I would suggest not to go through all this BS, but maybe other people will find this out over time, or maybe the next week or something like that, if they feel like wasting their time on this right here. But anyway, one last thing that I wanted to showcase, as well as the fact that you do start at the 90 overall, as you can see. So it unlocks so many more caps that you would be able to do. For instance, you could just be able to, I'm not going to actually upgrade any of this stuff, but boom, ball handle, speed with ball, all the way maxed out. Now, I know a lot of people have been very skeptical over the fact that, like, it does look like it costs a lot of VC. As you can see, it costs 200k to get to 90 overall. But here's the thing. When you go to these super high ratings or anything like that, like say, for instance, 3-pointer, you drop that 3-pointer by 1 from 99 to 98, it costs 5,000 VC less, literally 5,000 on the dot almost. And you go another one and almost drops by 5,000 again, so on and so on, 4,000, 3,000. I mean, realistically, it's the 99s of the super important attribute categories that are super expensive. So when you're trying to budget out your build and stuff like that, all you have to do is just not upgrade the 3-pointer all the way. That should be an upgrade that you're probably doing toward the end, and I think you could easily get through some My Career grind or early park grind and stuff like that with probably 95 3-pointer, to be completely honest with you. You probably don't need 99 out the gate. Same with ball handle. I understand for some things like ball handle, it does give you the Hall of Fame unpluckable for 99, so it's understandable. Same with 96 steal, gives you the pickpocket on Hall of Fame. But either way, long story short, we're just here to show you that you can get it to 90. And on top of that too, you do get the Mamba Mentality badge as well, as you can see on the far left of the screen. So you're gonna be able to switch your takeover to literally whatever you want out the box. That's gonna be really convenient for the sake of balancing Park and My Career at the same time. Whereas if you were to load up a build out the box like this without this situation of the Rebirth, then you have to actually grind the My Career at least probably like an hour or so to be able to actually get Mamba Mentality or a couple takeover perks. You don't get any takeover perks unlocked, however, so if you do want any of these, you're still gonna have to do the Chris Brickley workouts. It is a little bit unfortunate that's the case, but it is what it is. So anyway, that's all for the video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on the noties, all that good stuff like I said in the intro. Let's try this 1 to 1,000 likes. If you made it to the end of the video, put Rebirth in the comments to show support me all the way through. I will also, depending on when you're watching this, have a mixtape ready to premiere, and if you want to click on my channel and click on the video that I'm talking about, you can go ahead and set a notification for it. Feel free to do that because this is going to be really cool. We're able to all watch it at the exact same time. It's going to be a YouTube premiere. If you click on the channel, it's probably all going to be available for you to set the notification for, and I'm really looking forward to that. So feel free to go ahead and check that out, and other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed. Take it easy, man. Peace.